Stevie, a really difficult day out there. What's your take on that?
There's not much you can say, is there? I mean, at the end of the day, the first thing you've got to say is apologise to everybody at the football club, the fans, everybody, and ultimately I've got to take responsibility. Do you know, there's nowhere to hide in moments like this in life in general, never mind in football. You've got to stand up, and you know, when you're the leader or the focal point in the football club, then you've got to, in times like this, you've got to stand up, and you've got to take it full on the chin, and ultimately the full responsibility lies with me. I picked the team, and well, I thought we actually started the game not too bad at times. In the first half, I thought we passed it reasonably well, but we were playing in patterns at times. We didn't have that killer instinct, we didn't have an edge to it, and I felt the goal coming just 5 minutes before half time. I don't think Talbot really caused as many problems apart from that 5 minute spell in the first half, and they got a goal, and it's a cheap goal for us to lose. And in the second half we just became rushed, we became nervous, and that happens. You know, the players are going through a tough time just now, and ultimately, forget me, forget my position, that is what it is. And you know, I said it last week and I'll say it again, you know, when you're where I am, you're there to be shot at, and I don't have any problem with that. You know, that's just life. When you stand up, you take that full on the chin. But the players are hearing that, and they look like glass just now. They look like glass. They look as if they're in a shell, and it's not taking them much to go in a shell. But I've just spoke to them there. You know, the best teams, the best players go through really tough spells in any season, or whether it's, you know, a season like that, a part of a season, whatever it may well be. And you've got to stand up, and you've got to be counted. And irrespective of the result today, we have got, you know, it's gone now, and there's nothing we can do about that. But we've got to self-reflect, none more so than myself, and ultimately the players have got to self-reflect as well. Go away, take all the flack that's going to come their way, and try and turn it around.
How much of it do you think was down to confidence? Like losing that first goal, with the way that things have been going, it just looked like the players just lost all confidence after that.
They are. I mean, they are. It's no. I don't want to take anything away from. As I said, it's ultimately my responsibility, and you know, I don't have any issue with that at all, Fraser. I'm big enough and ugly enough, and I've went through some challenges in life and outside of football, so I get and understand what responsibility comes with, and they're hearing that, and you know, they're understanding the position they're in. But I've also seen how that can affect, you know, players and dressing rooms, and you know, we just turned to, we looked like last today. That I thought up until we conceded the first goal, we weren't bad in terms of in the game, but even after we scored we conceded the first goal, we just looked nervous. There was a nervousness about it. I mean, you're going through a spell like that, that's what can happen. Do you know, at the start of the season, we were going through the spell, we were going through, you know, when we lost a goal, you shrug it off because you always believed there was the next one coming, we're going to get the next one. And when you're going through a spell that we're going through now, and it's not just us, it's not just akin to us, it's akin to any team that's going through a spell like that, then ultimately you lose that bit of belief. And I said that to the players today, you know, I've just said it right in to them right now. Belief is actually more needed when you're going through tough spells in life. And again, I'm not just talking about football. You need to have a true belief and nose round about you when you're going through tougher spells than you do when you're going through a good spell. And we just lacked that belief today, particularly to come back for 1-0 down.
What would your message be to the fans? Obviously, you know, pretty displeased at half time, and then certainly at full time for those who were left. What would your message be to the
Listen, what can I say to the supporters? At the end of the day, I get that they want, you know, the large contingent in the club. I'm no daft. Even in a promotion season, a lot of fans didn't want me at this football club, and that's fine. And do you know, I'm not going to. I've got to shut that away, Fraser. I've got to turn that off. And do you know, if I'm here or I'm not here at this football club, that the fans are no. It's not personal. Do you know, it's not personal for the fans. They support their football club, and I don't take it personal in any way. For those that know me the most, in terms of, you know, family and close family and friends, I'm somebody that takes full responsibility for everything in life, you know, and when things are tough, I'm also somebody that doesn't run away from it, you know, and I believe I've got a resilience and a character that can deal with what I've been dealing with in the last 4 or 5 weeks, because what I've been dealing with in the last 4 or 5 weeks has been warranted, and you know, that's football, and you've got to take that.
Cheers.